You never want to be that guy again. You gotta teach people how to do it with grace. So I think that like that 350 pressure shit real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real thing because you just said a whole lot. You still a young man.
Like some of these guys was homeless. Like one time I had to have my whole team sleep on my floor because like we had got evicted out of the spot we was in because the company that we was working for wasn't paying the rent. So we came home from work and all our shit was in the street. Like everything, beds and
like y'all was on some Section 8 shit.
No, so the company that we was working for at the time.
No, I'm not saying y'all were, but that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
like
everybody was renting a room in this duplex from this company.
Mm-hmm.
So they were taking money out of our checks for us to live, and they wasn't paying the rent.
Right.
So we come home to fuck from work, and all our shit in the street, and everybody they break. You can see they spirit break in the street. And as I'm standing there in the rain, I'm like, what the fuck is you about to do? Inside of me, I want to feel like them. So I go over to the pile. I get my book bag. I get my favorite shoes. I get my little blazer. I got my knife and my brush. I zip my bag up. And I say, yo, get y'all shit. And we gonna figure this shit out. So as I got my shit, everybody start picking up what they could carry. So we walking down Broad Street, back to the office. And I open the office up. Oh, we sleeping in here till we figure it out. So we slept in the office. Nobody even knew. Like we slept in the office for like 2 days.
That's crazy.
Before we had the money I had to get paid to get the hotel room. So we lived in a hotel for about 30 days. 2 rooms, like I want to say like 11 agents, like just rotating, niggas staying with chicks or whatever the case.
Yeah.
And then I had found a duplex, and when I found the duplex over there on Bouvier Street, I put all them up in a duplex. All y'all got your own shit. And the manager's upstairs, everybody else downstairs. Like my team was really down for me like that. Like they knew I had it.
Nigga, movies been made off of less.
Like they knew I had it. Like real shit. Like they'll tell you. Like that's what they was telling you.
But you literally a leader of men.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like that phone and shit. I think like, no, fuck out of here. Like they say what the baby's gonna do. That crying shit. My mom left when I was like 17. I graduated high school. I had a decision. She said, you want to come down south and live or you stay here? I just graduated. I'm not the fuck going with you. Like I've been up on my own since 17. So my older brother, shout out to him, like when he introduced me to the street, he ruled with an iron fist. Structure was a thing. Like even when I was fucking up, I had 50 bundles. He'd be like, Drew, what the fuck is you doing? I'm around there asleep the bitches. He like, no, this ain't work.
That's
like
not,
this.
Nah.
So like shout out to him and like showing me how to hustle, making me stand on the shit that I do. So I had to learn that shit the hard way through him because he only knew how to be a big brother from what he knew. Because ain't nobody show his ass either.
So between the streets under your brother and this white man in the BMW, you got all the shit niggas get from the army.
Shit.
Problem solving. You need it in life. But it's funny, like, we learn how we learn, right? And motherfuckers bump their head. That's why we don't judge people, because life is about living, right? And what you do with adversity and what you do through adversity, and ultimately your legacy is based on what you do for others. So like to this point, you got 16 people staff. We talking about expansion, which means we're gonna be around 20 something managers very soon, right? What is the part where you say, all right, well, another pivot? Because you say you're trying to figure out your next move now. What does that look like? Like, what does that have to include in order for you to say this is valuable?
I'm actually working with my guy with this telecommunication thing. You know, for felons that come home and need to work ASAP, you can get paid every day. You'll have funds available, car, house, comp, all that every day. So I'm working on the telecommunication joint
major.
right now. And I build fast. Like if everybody that know me will tell you, I can build a team.
I'm listening to the story.
I can build a team. Like how much you need? Give me 2 weeks. Cause I'm gonna go find them. I'm not an internet guy. I still put feet to payment.
Yeah.
I want to know that pain. I hire at nighttime. All the broke people outside at night. I don't even like hiring niggas in the daytime.
Say that again.
All the broke people outside at night. Think about it. Who in the clubs and the bars front?
Yeah.
It's at the nighttime. So you try to look like you somebody at night all the time. Nobody give a fuck for real though. But I hire most at night though.
I've had a lot. Like I always tell people, I've had a lot of good business conversations in bars.
Yeah. At night, and then people tell you the truth. I'm fucked up. That liquor get to talking. and then, you know, I've hired people in strip clubs that's now managers. I've hired bums off the street. Shout out to Andrew. Like,
what's your Baltimore connection? Where does Baltimore come into the play? Just your girlfriend that you had out there?
No, so
because I went to Morgan State, so I've been out there for
my business partner Mac. Shout out to Vinny Mac. He an old business partner of mine. He taught me a lot of the game. He introduced us to Baltimore. Boom. So we get out in Baltimore and he introduces us to Baltimore. He like, this is the same thing as Philadelphia almost. He said, but you know,
North and West Philly.
Right. He said, move how y'all move, but we won't get the money. So I was out there for about 3 years, and just learning and shit like that. And then I said, fuck this. I can do this myself. I called my brother like, yo, you about to duplicate me in Baltimore. That's the plan. So it wasn't no line. It's like, we about to come take this shit. So we just opened up shop in downtown Baltimore. And we just started taking shit. Like,
that's why they hate us.
Like, what?
That's why they hate us. I was just out there for the Afram Festival, the Black the Juneteenth joint. And they was like, you Philly motherfuckers come down here and take all our women.
Yeah.
And he was about to say the other thing. You know, all the traffic.
Yeah, we about to tear Baltimore the fuck up. Like my little brother already, shout out to him, you on 95, he 15 minutes away.
I'm about to say he be here in a minute.
He tearing Baltimore the fuck up. So like he was my special project. Like my little brother, like, cause he had a lot going on. Yo. The door open.
About to be open.
He had a lot going on. Yeah, broke his ankle. And I mean, shout out to Boot. When you see, you don't know Boot. Boot like one of the hardest motherfuckers I've ever seen work. See, people be talking about these guys that's so tough that'll beat your ass and all that. Yeah, that's cool. You a good fighter.
You talking about work?
Grind. Listen, his ankle was broke, my guy. He had it. You know the soft boot they give you, the fucking sock. It was midwinter, snow on the ground. He's dragging his fucking boot through the snow working, bro. His feet used to be blue. Coming home, he got to elevate his foot. His foot is damn near blue.
Like you about to lose it.
Yeah, and every day he had rods in his ankle. He will get up and drag this motherfucking boot. This man outrode a whole office with a boot on his foot.
Yeah.
I said, that's my business partner for life. For life. That's my partner for life.
Real shit.
And he been boot ever since.
And it's a respect thing. But it's crazy because I know somebody like that. It's a street dude, but I know somebody that came home and walked to his players. And we was uptown. Everybody far as shit. And they would wait on him. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first thing. Like, yo, they waiting on this motherfucker, right? But we, multiple cars, we ride past him 2-3 times switching cars. Yo, you want to ride, bro? Come on. I'll drop you at the joint. You walk back, whatever you want. He wouldn't take a ride from nobody. Hopped out in the Lex. Upgraded to an A8. Started doing construction. You know what I mean? Like, just watched him do it. Not accepting no handouts, not a ride. And I'm talking about snowy days, the iciest of days.